Hello, Libra, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay? So, what we're going to do today is I'm going to give you a romance reading, and we're going to look at the karmic here. We're going to look at how the karmic feels since the separation. Okay? Or, of course, ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind the energies could go vice versa. It could be how you're feeling about the karmic. Okay, so keep that in mind as we're moving along here. Because let's face it, Libras, love hurts. Okay? And love, ladies and gentlemen, is almost just as if you're getting first teeth. It comes with pain, right? Okay? So whether you are feeling a bit distraught or heartbroken or you're just simply healing and you just want to just find answers to just clarify things for yourself, then this reading certainly will help you do so. So with that said, I'm just going to go on and just shuffle up Libras, okay, to see what messages Spirit would have for you. And we're going to start off with the overarching energies, and then I'll provide additional insight. We're pulling a few additional cards here. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, that this is a general reading, and as such, it certainly will not and may not resonate with each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that it offers you the valuable insight that you're seeking so that you can at least make your best informed decisions, okay? So we're going to go ahead and just dive right on into this reading with both feet, ladies and gentlemen, and to see what messages Spirit has for you, again, in regards to your situation with karmic. And this reading is valid until the end of September, ladies and gentlemen, giving you time with which to work with the messages. Okay, so let's see what we have. All right. So, Libras, we have. I feel that some of you at this moment, like I said, Libras, it either could be you or it could be your karmic here. Okay, depending on how things happen in terms of the separation here. But I do feel that some of you are celibate, or you're just deciding you've made the decision to be celibate due to all of the problems and turmoils that you've occurred, or this ex might be deciding to do this, okay? And I feel that if it's you, you're certainly embracing yourself a bit more and you're knowing your worth here. Some of you, I feel that you're feeling very happy and you're learning how to release the past, or just simply at this moment, you're just taking a break from love here. Like Libras, if this is not you that's doing this, this is what your karmic is doing here. You're giving yourself the self-love and the self-worth and knowing your self-worth here that I'm kind of getting here. Okay, again, this reading is valid until the end of September. Next message here. I feel that one of the reasons why you've decided to do this is because this karmic appears to have been a bit childish, very immature, insecure, always played as if they were the one who was being picked on all the time, this victim mentality type complex. I see that you two had a lot of verbal conflicts. A lot. Okay? Because of this person being very childish and very immature here. Okay? Next message. But I feel that despite it all, I feel that this person really wants to try to work things out with you again, and feel that if you both put in the effort and teamwork, you could work through this. Whatever problems that you guys had experienced, I feel this ex is feeling that the two of you can get beyond it. Or again, it might be you that's feeling this way once again. Okay? But it's hard to do that, or hard to work things out here. So, that's kind of bullshit, Libras, to a degree here, because it looks like there's always distractions here. Either you're being distracted by having other options, or it's the karmic, or you're just always busy, or you just have a wandering eye, or or the karmic might have just kept you waiting so long, so much so that you had no other choice but to separate because you felt that you were being kind of dragged along or stringed along, if you will. Libras, if this reading is resonating, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? But I feel this karmic, when he or she was with you, he or she felt very safe, very secure, felt very right at home here. And again, this is another one of those scenarios where this person thought the grass was green on the other side here. Okay? Next message. I feel that since the breakup, ladies and gentlemen, either you, Libras, you have been giving someone the cold shoulder, or the karma has been giving you the cold shoulder. And maybe ignoring you, being unbothered, I'm kind of getting. Or trying to, just keep yourself busy so that you won't have to, be thinking about this ex as much as you've been thinking about this person for some time now, that I'm getting. Okay? Next message. I feel that at this point, many of you are very guarded. You're very inflexible, and you're lacking empathy um, for this ex here. You're being a bit very stubborn, I'm kind of getting. Or like I said, it could be vice versa. So again, ladies and gentlemen, apply the energy that resonate to your situation. Those that don't, let them fly. Okay? I feel that this reading is almost similar to the Gemini reading. This person wants to recommit to you in some way. They feel that you are a soulmate, the two of you. Okay? And they want to really kind of reunite with you and get back together with you for good. Have a real reunion. Okay? Unlike what you guys had in the past. Next message. Again, don't believe the hype. Okay? Do not believe the hype. Because you have this red flag signal here. Okay? There's going to be signs, evidence of cheating and deception here. This is still going on here. This person is just all over the place with his or her feelings in terms of how he or she is feeling. And you've done right, Libras, if you are kind of practicing abstinence or celibate right now and trying to, keep your distance from this person. All right, you follow? Next message, Libra. I feel that the reason why you two haven't, or you have problems, or you will have problems, is that this is always this push and pull type dynamic between the two of you. Someone wants to dominate the other. It might be you, Libra, or the person with whom your karmic might be this way. Or I'm seeing somebody that has so much pride and so much ego, and I'm seeing a lot of constant power struggles, that seem to be going on, or went on in your situation, I'm kind of getting here. Next message. Spirit wants you, Libra, to trust your intuition. Clear your mind. Clear your heart, you know, so that you can gain the clarity that you need so you can make your best informed decision. Because once again, you're at a point where you're going to have to make a decision here. Because trust me, this ex is going to kind of try to get in touch with you in some way that I'm kind of getting, or this ex is feeling you in some way. Next message, Libras. I feel that either you are hurting or you are in pain, you know, since or you've been in pain since since the separation. But I'm kind of getting a strong pull towards it. This is more so the karmic who is hurting, crying, depressed. You know, they're feeling as if you've rejected him or her in some way here. And like I said, this person wants to reunite, but I don't feel that this person really wants to reunite on a real level here. So Spirit says you have to just watch the warning signs here, you know, and to trust your intuition. Next message. It seems that one of the factors that might be, you know, causing havoc on your relationship, or that ultimately caused you to kind of break up here, is that I'm seeing there was a lot of addiction, you know, drug addiction, you know, doing a lot of pills, something excessive that was going on, drinking a lot of manipulation, a lot of dysfunctional patterns, you know, patterns that, you know, this person was already a hurt person, and so that's all they know is how to hurt. It was just a toxic type love that you had that I'm getting here. All right.